What does justice mean to you? To me, it's as simple as this. Life only moves in one direction, forward. So being that we can't move back in time and undo the heinous acts that some people have endured, the best thing we can do is prevent it from happening again. So in my book, you cross the line with society, you gotta go. And I mean for good. My method of serving justice is objective. I try not to get too emotionally involved because that's how you lose yourself. However, I do make it painful. If I have enough evidence that you have done one of many heinous crimes that are unforgivable, I'm coming to see you when you least expect it. And I will make an example out of you. Let's rewind. Now, before we get into what just took place, I go by Sling. It's a nickname that stuck a while ago. I'll explain later. I might have a reputation for the work I do, but the truth is, I couldn't do it without my tight circle. My older sister Jasmine is so good at doing discreet research that she could have been a private investigator if life turned out differently. In a nutshell, she used to be a registered nurse who didn't have a clue of what I was getting into. One day, I got shot in the arm, going after a target who was known for kidnapping teenage girls, and Jasmine was the only person who could give me medical attention without going to the hospital for obvious reasons. Once I let her in on the secret, she joined us full time. Of course, it didn't pay as much. However, we're all making sacrifices for the bigger picture. She left an entire life behind to pursue the cause.
It's just something I have to do. I'm sorry.
Man, what is this thing that you have to do that requires you to just quit your job, break up with me, and throw everything in your life away?
Now, Haywood is a longtime friend of mine. He was one of the older guys in the area when I was growing up, and one of the few white dudes to get a pass in my hood. Solid guy for sure. He used to own a car shop down the street and would let me and my friends watch as they customized exotic cars. That was until some bastards broke in one day, held him at gunpoint, took all the money he had, the 2 exotic cars he was working on overnight. He lost everything. The guys responsible started turning up dead one by one. Later on in life, Haywood would show me how to get even with guys like that without even getting caught.
Payback, revenge, getting even, all comes down to 2 things. Patience, patience, patience. Discretion, discretion, discretion. Timing is everything. One fast act out of emotion and you're ruined forever. And the minute you start following your target, no one can know your intentions. Now, when it's time to kill, dress unassumingly. I prefer earth tones and modest clothes during the day, and at night, dark, flexible clothing. Stay in the shadows. When it's time to attack, do not hesitate. The second you shake is the second you die. Go in for the silent kill and get out immediately. No gloating, no staring into their eyes, watching them suffer. Just do what you came to do and get out.
And of course, there's Maribel. Back when I attempted a semester in community college, this young lady happened to sit next to me in math class. I used to dress fly on Tuesdays and Wednesdays when I had math, hoping she'd be there. It was usually a waste of an outfit though, because she would hardly show up. Years later, I saw her on the news. Turns out, she was a sex worker since the age of 18. A few years later, she murdered one of her clients who got a little carried away and tried to beat her up.
Slim, I fucked up.
Maribel been on the run for years now. With some research from my sister, I was able to find Maribel. She would disguise herself with wigs and makeup and would sleep on the train until we found her, offered her a place to stay and a discreet job. It worked out perfectly. We keep her hidden and she helps us out as well. Sometimes we need a decoy to distract the men we looking for, and that's where Maribel comes in. One minute they think they're about to lay up with her, next minute they're dead, because they got caught slipping. Miles lives in Marina Del Rey. Scumbag's the reason why probably 500 people won't be receiving their donation money.
Everything from Kickstarter to Indiegogo to GoFundMe. This bastard has a robust hacker that he pays to transfer all of their funds into one of his fraud accounts. And he does it in a way where it says it was authorized by the victim.
Who are the victims? Young kids that are trying to start businesses or what?
We're talking the people in the worst positions in life. Terminally ill kids, train wreck victims who lost limbs, and most notably, he hacked a charity that was on the brink of housing over 1,000 kids from a shelter downtown. And with the slow investigation process and lack of evidence, who knows if these people will get a second chance.
Not much we can do about the money, but I hope he enjoy it, because tonight gonna be the last night he gonna be able to spend it.
He lives on 221 Ivory Lane. We have to be hella discreet. He either has old nosy neighbors or loud street racing airheads looking to start some trouble. The cops circle the area every night looking for racers, so be careful.
We already knew this house would have sensitive alarms, but one thing Haywood showed me was how to use someone's safety measures against them.
Bro, I already told you it's next week. It's not last week, it's next week. Bro, my alarm is going off, man. Let me call you back.
I've always been big on symbolism.